If you want to be respected, confident, and capable of facing any challenge, but fear hold you back, what if I told you that I figured out how to eliminate fear entirely? Fear, it's the invisible force that holds you back from greatness. If you listen to this video, you'll learn 5 techniques to become brutally fearless, and you'll have the tools to conquer hesitation in your everyday life. Technique 1, facing fear. As a team with a losing record, we've all felt the weight of doubt, the fear of stepping onto the court, the fear of letting ourselves or each other down, and the fear of another loss. Fear clouds our confidence and whispers that maybe we're not good enough. But let me tell you something. Fear is not the opponent. It's the first challenge we must overcome. As your coach, I've seen fear paralyzing players, not because they lack skill, but because they gave fear too much power. Fear feeds on hesitation, making every decision harder and every movement slower. Here's the truth. Fear isn't an external force. It's in our heads, and the only way to defeat it is to face it head on. I'm not asking you to ignore it. I'm asking you to step toward it. Take that shot, dive for that ball, fight for that rebound, even when it feels impossible. Every time you push through fear, you weaken its grip. Fear doesn't disappear, but when you face it, it no longer controls you. Game by game, play by play, we take back control, not by waiting for fear to leave, but by showing it we're stronger. Technique 2, embracing the unknown. As your coach, I've seen the unpredictability of basketball rattle even the best teams. The ball doesn't always bounce our way, the refs don't always call it fair, and the game rarely goes exactly as planned. But here's what separates great teams from average ones. Great teams embrace the unknown. We don't waste energy trying to predict every outcome. We adapt, we adjust, we stay flexible. Think about the best moments in basketball, those buzzer beaters, comeback victories, and stunning upsets. They don't happen because everything goes perfectly. They happen because a team embraces the chaos and finds a way. That's what I'm asking of you. Don't fear the unknown. Don't cling to a perfect plan. Trust each other. Trust the process. And stay ready to pivot when the game demands it. The unknown isn't our enemy. It's our opportunity. Technique 3, killing the ego. Let me be real with you. Ego has no place on this team. The fear of looking bad, of making mistakes, or of being judged, it's all rooted in ego, and it's holding us back. I've coached players who hesitated to take a shot because they didn't want to miss in front of the crowd. Players who avoided diving for loose balls because it didn't look cool. But winning teams don't play for appearances, they play for each other. The ego, we must stop worrying about what people think. Forget about the crowd, forget about the record, forget about how it looks. Focus on what matters, giving your all, supporting your teammates, and playing for the win. When we let go of our pride, we play with freedom. We take risks, make the sacrifices, and fight for every possession without hesitation. Technique 4, the cold calm. Pressure is part of the game. The crowd gets loud, the clock ticks down, and the stakes feel higher with every possession. But here's the key. The team that stays calm under pressure always has the advantage. I've been in those moments. I've seen players let emotions take over, rushing shots, forcing plays, losing focus. But I've also seen players rise above it, staying calm and composed even when everything is on the line. That's what I want for you, a cold calm. When the pressure builds, breathe. When the game feels out of control, find your focus. When the stakes are high, remember what we've practiced. Staying calm doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care enough to keep your head clear and your actions precise. That calmness gives you an edge when others falter. Technique 5, the final play. As your coach, I believe in one thing above all. Action beats hesitation every time. When the opportunity arises, take it. When the play is there, make it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Too often, teams lose not because they lacked skill, but because they hesitated. They waited too long to act, letting fear and doubt creep in. But that's not who we are. When you're on the court, don't think twice. Trust your training, trust your teammates, and trust yourself. Take the shot, make the pass, play with purpose. Because every time you act decisively, you gain confidence. And every time you hesitate, you let fear win. This team is more than our record. We're a group of players who refuse to back down, who fight for every point, and who know that fear has no place here. Together, we'll step onto the court, play fearlessly, and take control of our destiny. Remember, conquering fear is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself and keep pushing forward. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more empowering content. Together, we can conquer anything.